And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Funbank Hoops here on exploreClarion.com. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, coming to you live from Redbank Valley High School tonight. And we're in the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth here at Redbank Valley High School. Tonight, we've got a good one for you. Excuse me, as Keystone comes in to take on Redbank Valley. The Bulldogs and the Panthers getting set to lock horns. Redbank Valley comes in with a record overall of 4-3. Keystone at 6-2 on the mark this year. Redbank at 3-0, and the KSAC 3-1 is Keystone in the conference. Well, Governor, the holidays are over. We're right back, ready to go, and we got a good one here tonight in Redbank Valley.
Hey, we sure do. I'm just happy to see you back, Mike. I was a little worried. You went to California. Didn't know if you were going to, number one, spend all the money, and number two, I didn't know if you were going to come back.
Well, let me tell you what, it was a nice visit. Very nice area we went to. Wasn't like the craziness on the coast. So, no, it was an enjoyable time. But, hey, it's great to be back in the saddle. No, we were supposed to have a game last week, but the weather kind of changed that a little bit. But tonight, things look pretty good outside. And in here, it looks good as well. We're in the Carly Tire pregame show here on exploreClarion.com. And, you look at this game tonight, Bob, and we talk about these teams and the history around these teams. You mentioned something before we went on the air about Greg Heath. Go into detail. I thought that was interesting.
I was thinking about this. Coach Heath has been around forever. I would love to know the total amount of guys. So in this case tonight, Jake Doherty, Redbank Valley's head coach. Jake, of course, is a player here at Redbank. So obviously Coach Heath had to scheme against him. Think about this. How many players throughout that played in this conference went on to become head coaches that Coach Heath has coached against? That's a testament really to him when you think about all these years that he has been there. I'd love to know, number one, how many, and number two, win-loss ratio, just out of curiosity, because again, he's obviously the standard by which we judge many coaches throughout this, not just this league, but this entire district. Yeah,
I thought it was pretty interesting when you mentioned that, because now you're starting to see, different tiers of guys that he would have, coached against, and now joining the ranks. And of course, Jake Doherty here at Redbank Valley has this team moving right along here this season. Will be an interesting one between these two. We're going to take our first time out, then we're going to come back, get back into the Carly Tire pregame show. We'll go inside the game a little bit, look at players to watch, all the starting lineups and more. It's all on the way. And you're watching Funbank Hoops, Keystone, Redbank Valley here on exploreClarion.com.
All-American Awards in Engraving are the people who make your first impression your best impression. All-American Awards in Engraving will help your organization, school, team, business, or event make that first impression memorable. They offer high-quality products and that personal small business service. From embroidery, screen printing, and engraving to graphic design and personalized gift ideas. See their selection of apparel, trophies, and awards. Let All-American Awards take your idea and make it your best first impression. Visit them today online at allamericanhq.com, Route 322 in Chippenville, or call 782-6264.
The Cooper Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT, our most trusted truck tire, is now better than ever and available for your truck or SUV. They're designed for the reliability and durability to find adventure beyond the pavement and are backed by a Cooper mileage warranty of up to 65,000 miles. Learn more about the reliable Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT at CooperTire.com. Count on Cooper. Or stop by Carly Tires in Clarion. Carly Tires, the area's largest selection of tires.
Dubrook is your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier. From commercial to residential, Dubrook has you covered. Call 1-844-DUBROOK or visit dubrooking.com. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities. Dubrook, your solid choice in all things concrete.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters, and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy All available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net. Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
Brookville Equipment is a world-class manufacturer, designing and building the latest in transportation technology. Our team of engineers, machinists, welders, assemblers, and many more are always pushing the limit. Brookville Equipment, doing what we do best for over 100 years, and proud to support high school athletics.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
Right back here in the great Redbank Valley, the land that the governor built. It is Keystone. Redbank Valley tonight, Fun Bank Hoops here at exploreClarion.com. Mike Kalinowski, the governor's here, Nico Cosma, Brett English. And we're rocking and rolling here in the Redbank Valley this evening. When we look at some of the inside the game players to watch, Brookville Equipment, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, our sponsors, Bob. You know, this is a game. You got two coaches. They have their teams certainly in the right direction, rolling along here. Beginning part of the season. This is that second part of the season that you always talk about. And this is where it really starts to become a little more important. You want to start to get things solidified by your teams. And it seems like these both are doing that right now.
Yeah, it is. In lack of a better term, this is where, quote unquote, you really start to put it all together and have it figured out. You went through the Christmas tournaments, and by now you've avoided that, lack of a better term, that football hangover, so to speak. At least in the case of Redbank Valley, you know, the football season is behind you. And Keystone, obviously, a very focused team in their own right. You know, you want to come out, take care of business. And it's hard to get everybody into that basketball mindset right away, you know, transitioning between sports. And certainly, you know, it becomes a little bit of a factor until you get everybody to buy in and then everybody on the same page, because obviously basketball and any sport is an evolving situation. You know, what you thought was going to happen doesn't always take place. And sometimes you have to make adjustments. And I think obviously that's why, you know, Coach Heath has been around forever. He's certainly no stranger. He's been willing to make adjustments and, you know, put obviously the best product he possibly can. And Jake Doherty is a new coach here, head coach, but he's not a stranger to the program. He's been around. It seems like he was a 15-year starter. He's one of those guys.
He did too.
He's got all that experience. He's got the pedigree as far as, you know, both football, basketball. He played at both sports at the next level, Division III. So no stranger certainly to all that. So he comes out here, and again, it's just a case of you're trying to get everybody to gel, get everybody on the same page, and oftentimes the offense is going to take off first and foremost. The defense has to catch up a little bit. Some schools, it's funny because the defense seems to catch and rise to the occasion first. The offense has to make its way to the top of the mark. But that's why we play these games. I can't wait for this one to unfold.
All right. If you're being coached by Greg Heath, I can't imagine you not being focused. Because if you're not,
you're not going to be out on the court very long.
It's just going to be like, well, okay, we'll have a seat. All right, time now for the Kales Kitchens keys to the game. The Governor, what do you think? What does each team need to do to come out with the win here tonight?
I think some of the keys here defensively for this Keystone squad, come out, play good, solid defense, and don't allow Redbank Valley to take control and dictate the flow of the game on the offensive side. For Redbank, well, it's that opposite. I think you want to take control of the game. I think you want to get your offense rolling. I think you want to get your offense going and keep your foot on the accelerator, because you cannot let this Keystone squad hang around in the ball game, because if you let them hang around, they're going to make you pay the price.
All right, so there you go. Governor's Keys to the Game, brought to you again by Kales Kitchens. Our starting lineups brought to you by Independence Health Systems. Take a quick look at those. We'll get a real quick break in before we get started again. For for Keystone, the visitors, Corsetti, Nellis, Keth, Renninger, and Heater. For Redbank Valley, it'll be Minnick, Wagner, Huffman, Fricko, and Roop. And we got tip-off coming up here momentarily. We'll take our last quick time out, get a few more sponsors in before the start of this one. It's Keystone here at Redbank Valley tonight in boys action, and it is Fun Bank Hoops here on exploreClarion.com. Welcome back to Redbank Valley. We're all going to rise here, and we'll have the national anthem here from Redbank Valley. There we go, national anthem. We're going to continue down on the courts. Zelmo's going to continue with those introductions here at Redbank Valley High School.
Now First off, their head coach, Pregame assistant, Matt Clark and Alex Rapp. At forward, a senior, number 23, Spencer Heater. Senior guard, number 21, Chad Renninger. At forward, a sophomore, number 1, Dawn Cursetti. At guard, a sophomore, number 4, Eli Nellis. And senior guard, number 13, Drew Caff. It is Peter Renninger, Corsetti, Nellis, and Caff for the Panthers. Now for the Redbank Valley Bulldogs. At guard, a senior, 0, Breckin Minnie. At guard, senior, number 4, Karen Frickel. Guard, number 24, Rylan Root. Junior forward, number 2, Braylon Wagner. Junior forward, number 3, Jack Huffman, Bulldog, and coach Jake Doherty, assisted by Corey Nicewater, Declan Fricko,
So there we go, starting lineups here. Want to thank Showcase Homes for their sponsorship of basketball here on the EYT Media Network, Explore Clarion. And also want to thank Bronze Demolition, Excavation, and Land Clearing. Another great sponsor here on Explore Clarion. Well, Governor, we're getting set. We're getting set for the big jump ball sponsored by the Maitre Goop, and it should be a good one here tonight.
Yeah, can't wait for this one to get underway. A little cold outside, but it should warm up in here.
It was a heat wave today. Hit about, what, 25 or so, sun.
You're kidding, it's below 70. I'm cold.
Oh. From the man who moved here back from Florida.
I was going to say, interesting enough, so my house is only 60 degrees down, or was 60 degrees during the day down in Florida this week, and 39 at night. That's
wow.
Which is crazy cold for down there.
Keystone controls that jump. Here we go, first quarter sponsor here on Explorer is Clarion Forest V&A. Renninger up top goes to Nellis. Nellis is shot off the back of the rim, rebound by Fricko. Fricko rolling down the court, comes to the left side, hands that off. Into the lane, Roop. Back up top to Wagner. Wagner driving, one-hand shot, gets it to go. Good cut there by Wagner.
And Wagner opening points to the ball game here at the 7:25 mark.
Nellis and Cursetti. Here's Cursetti. Bodying up, comes up top to Nellis. Quickly covered there by Fricko. Into the lane, Renninger. Renninger does that little sidestep, can't get the shot to go. Wagner's there, kicks that ahead to Minnick. Minnick right down the left side of the lane and gets the layup. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, coast to coast. There was the offense we expected to see. Redbank Valley has not taken long to get firing in all cylinders.
Nellis across the timeline, up top to Cursetti. Over to Renninger. Comes it down into the paint to Nellis again. Nellis bodying up inside there, tries to dribble around, kicks it out to the corner to Cursetti. Cursetti out to Renninger. Trey on the way. Three-pointer good for Renninger. And how about that Durstein? Window and door three-pointer.
I think no matter what, you're always going to see a decent three-point shooter on a Keystone squad. Just historically, they seem to have guys that can knock down the tray.
Driving into the lane. Roop puts up the shot. Roop gets it to go. 6-3.
Nice balanced attack for Redbank as Minnick, Wagner, and Roop each with 2.
Into the lane. Keth, though, is going to travel first.
A little bit of a bunny hop. Credit that hop of the court, that is. JV game on it prior to this varsity action.
Yep. 6-3 score here. Redbank with the lead. Here's Fricko. Fricko's going to be fouled. They're going to get the body foul here against Renninger. Be the first foul here of the game. And remember, too, now it's 5 fouls in each quarter before the shooting, and it resets at each quarter. Bob, a big fan of the new rule?
No. Bob is not a big fan of it. Bob is old school. It's just so hard, actually, to get in the mindset of the new order, so to speak.
Ball loose on the court. It's tipped, and the over and back is going to be called here when Minnick touched the ball. So it goes to Keystone. Official was right on top of that one.
Yeah, it wasn't a popular call for the Bulldog faithful, but he's right on top of it to make the call.
Here's Nellis. Nellis left side, top of the key. Redbank in a man defense here. Nellis dumps it into the paint. Shot no good. Foul's going to be rung up. And going up to the line here to shoot a couple for Keystone will be Heater.
Heater's looking for his first points of the ball game. Chaz Renninger has the tray for Keystone. Shot is good. Free throws brought to you by Dubrook. Shot is up, in, and good.
So 1 point ball game, 6-5, 5.5 to go here in the first. Fricko with it here for Redbank. Fricko dumps it off here to Minnick. And into the hands of Roop. Back over to Fricko. Playing a little catch up top. There's Wagner. And Fricko has it stolen away. Here's Nellis coming the other way. Nellis down the right side of the lane. Shot's no good. Here comes Fricko with the rebound. Ball kicked ahead to Wagner. Wagner on the baseline. Dumps it into the paint to Huffman. And travel was called there. A double dribble. Couldn't see. That was a 3-second. Okay, I had
violation.
The screen in front of me. Couldn't see the official making the call. Well, that's Brett's fault. He's got that big screen in front of me.
Brett enjoys big screens.
He does. 1 point advantage here for Redbank. 4:53 to go in the first. Corsetti up top. Over to Nellis. Keth. And another 3-second call inside. You can tell that, I wonder if that was a point of emphasis this year.
I would say it almost has to be a point of emphasis. Having been away last year, watching you guys, didn't see near that many calls.
That's actually how Brett made his bread and butter. He'd camp in there. He'd camp for 8 seconds at a time.
I already got a change of address once.
Here's Minnick. We got banging around.
Fisher's calling things a little on the tight side.
Going to call Nellis.
And normally Mike, as an official, like to see blood drawn before he believed in blowing the whistle. Minnick with the ball now. Going to drive a little bit towards the hoop. Stops, the whistle blows. They're going to call travel.
Yep, you sure do. So still a 1 point ball game. Boy, the offenses have kind of just quieted right down. It started off pretty quickly.
It started out to be a nice up-tempo offensive game. The defense for both squads really ratcheted up just a little bit here at the 4:10 mark.
Here's Heater. Back out to Keth. Keth driving. Puts that shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Huffman. Here comes Fricko. Fricko, Wagner, it opened right up for him. He'll get the easy layup in there. Not much Corsetti could do that time. 8-5.
Yeah, I think Wagner was as surprised as anybody really at how wide that open that lane was, Mike.
Here's Keth. Into Heater. Back to Corsetti. Corsetti's tray on the way, and there's another Durstein. Windows and doors, three-pointer. We're tied at 8.
Shot taken from Fairmount City.
Ball to the right side. Minnick shot. That's no good. Rebound pulled down by Corsetti. Here's Corsetti. Jump stop, kicks it out. Shot on the way by Nellis is off the mark.
About this, you realize, Mike, that Keystone has made 2 3-pointers in the course of the free throw line. Have yet to make a 2-point field goal in this.
Yep.
And we're at the 250 mark.
Here's Roop. Corner. Huffman. How about a tray out of Huffman from the corner? And it's 11-8.
Balance continues for Redbank as Wagner leads the way with 4 points, 3 points out of Huffman, and 2 each out of Minnick and Root.
Keth, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound, tipped around, pulled down by Nellis. Nellis in the paint. Boy, he had to get rid of that ball or he was going to travel. They go over the official, the ball loose. And remember, too, on the court, the official is just part of the court. And that time, it's up just fine.
Yep, got tied up a little bit.
The Redbank ball here.
Fricko's going to send this one into live play.
Comes in a minute. Body foul called. They're going to call that here on. See who they got. Did they get Minnick? Yep. Thought it was 0. Brett keeping me honest over here. It's hard when you're dealing with old people. Brett's starting to learn. We get forgetful. Foul called in the paint there on Corsetti. Boy, they're racking up some fouls here. Does Keystone, 2:09 to go in the quarter, 4 fouls already. Wagner dumps it down to Huffman. Huffman back up top it goes. Roop with the three-pointer. Shots off the mark, tipped around, comes right back out to Fricko. To the right side, Minnick fakes, goes around the defense. The shot's on the way, and that shot's good. 2-pointer for him. Makes it 13-8.
Yeah, nice job there on the boards by the Bulldogs, coming up with second, third opportunity shots.
Corsetti in the lane, lost that ball. Taken away by Fricko. Here's Fricko down the right side, comes into the paint. His shot's no good. And the putback, though, is good by Wagner, 15-8.
Wagner now with 6 points to the ball game. Leads all scorers.
Here's Keth. Hands it to Corsetti. Corsetti, deep three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound underneath by Nellis. His shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Minnick. Here we go the other way. Minnick kicks it out to the corner. Wagner on the baseline, shot no good. Fight for the ball. That's Minnick underneath getting it. Minnick kicks it back up top, but the 3 seconds is going to be called. That's the third one in this ball game.
Definitely a point of emphasis. We'll have to ask some of our striped official friends, Mike, if that was a point of emphasis.
So just under a minute to go here in this Clarion Forest VNA first quarter. Here's Nellis to Corsetti. Driving. Lost the ball out of bounds.
And one thing I never asked Coach Heath, I think one of us has to, is obviously whenever he was started to first coach, he used to have to sit down on the bench.
Yeah.
Does he like being able to stand better, or does
That's
he miss
true.
the days of sitting?
Yep, until I know when I played ball in high school, in our time, the coaches, we all had to sit. You couldn't move. Van Tassel with the ball, and he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be rung up here on Minnick, I believe.
Gonna have to hurry and get this one in.
Does to Keth. Keth kicks it out left side. Shot on the way. No good on that left side by Demmer. Wagner back out. Fricko. Shot on the way by Fricko. And there's a Derstein window and door three-pointer, 18-8.
Redbank Valley up by 10 at this point.
Keystone playing for the last shot here. Corsetti has it stripped away, but the foul's going to be rung up. I think they're going to get Wagner on this one. Corsetti will be up there at the Dubrook free throw line.
Corsetti looking for his first points of the ball game. Nellis with 3, Renninger with 3, and Heater with 2.
Just going to test you. What's the name of that free throw line?
It is the Dubrook.
Good job, Governor. Man, you. Now, Bob, later in the contest. Okay, Mike. Tit for tat. What's this called? And I'll mess it up.
As Corsetti Made that first shot, looking to make it 2. Shot is in and nothing but net. Money in the bank with that shot.
Quickly down the court, 3-second shot by Fricko on the way off the front of the rim, no good. And the three-quarter court shot's no good that time by Nellis. 18-9 is where we stand after one. We'll take a timeout. You're watching. What do we got here? Funbank Hoops on exploreClarion.com.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley High School. 18-9 is where the score stands after one. Keystone, Redbank Valley here tonight. Funbank Hoops.
I guess Nico is going to leave us at halftime and officiate the 5th and 6th grade basketball game.
Wow, I'll tell you what, I didn't know Nico was going to do that, but that should be pretty good.
He's always wanted to wear stripes.
Well, he's going to do it.
Going to get a great opportunity for him to be down on the court.
Yeah, so we'll have some action in the background coming up at halftime. Second quarter sponsor here on Explore Clarion is Hager Paving. Want to thank them for that. Ball tipped. Oh, and Keystone's going to get it. Ball kicked ahead, and that shot good. How about the points that time for Xavier Van Tassel?
I think that first quarter makes a great example. A lot of younger coaches might have went to timeout trailing by 10, and Coach Heath didn't hit the panic button. Quick points there.
That's right.
By Huffman.
Huffman inside. Good move. Here's Corsetti driving. Double team, kicks it back up top. Van Tassel finds Nellis. 3 on the way, and it goes for Nellis that time, 20-14.
That definitely was the shooter's role there as he gets it to fall. Nellis now 6 points to the ballgame with that shot.
Keystone cuts it back to within 6. They trailed by 10. Minnick shot no good off the back of the rim. The rebound pulled down this time. That's by Fife.
This is the offensive lull that we talk about oftentimes. Haven't talked about it yet tonight, but we will right now. This is what gets a little, some of the teams in a little bit of trouble. You go a couple minutes without scoring, you're up comfortably in the ball game. Next thing you know, it's just a couple possession ball game.
And Fricko in the paint will get the 2.
I'll give Fricko 5. You always hear me refer to balance. Wagner with 6, Huffman with 5, Fricko with 5, 4 points out of Minnick and 2 out of Ryland Root. That's balance.
Van Tassel up top. And the ball stolen away by Fricko. Ball kicked ahead to Minnick. Minnick, his shot is no good. Wagner with the putback, though, is.
Wagner has really had an awful lot of second, third opportunity buckets, and he's made it look easy. He's been in great position to make those shots.
Ball up top here. Van Tassel to the corner. Corsetti. And Corsetti's going to be called for the offensive charge.
Big key is dropping that shoulder. 24-16. Redbank Valley has really led throughout this entire ball game. Their largest lead was 10.
Yep. Fricko to the corner. Roop. Fricko controls. Roop looking. Comes cross court up top to Wagner. Down to the corner. Minnick three-pointer. That shot no good. Battle underneath, and out comes Nellis with the basketball. Keth driving into the lane. Scoop shot, no good. Rebound Fricko. Foul will be rung up here on Tyler. Is it Fife?
Yeah, Fife that time. almost a great defensive play. Just made a little too much contact. Like the hustle, certainly. Really seeing Coach Heath make a lot of substitutions here during the course of the ball game. That's why that's actually check-in was Joey Spence for Keystone.
Up top, here's Fricko. Keystone in a zone defense here. It's roughly a 2-3 zone. Fricko kicks it out to Minnick. On the baseline, back up top to Fricko. Just under 5 minutes here in the Sager Paving second. Roop, three-pointer, no good. Ball tipped. Controlled by Keth, kicked ahead. And the shot's off the mark by Renninger. Here's Minnick. And we do have a timeout taken by Redbank Valley. 24-16, 4:40 to go in the second. And we'll take a quick timeout. It's full timeout. And you are watching Funbank Hoops here on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion County Community Bank, you're more than just a number. With personalized service and modern conveniences, they make banking easy. Clarion County Community Bank, where community comes first.
Welcome back here to Redbank Valley. 24-16, Coach Doherty using a timeout there.
A little animated. He was a little animated, too, to get the timeout.
He wanted that pretty quickly.
I'm sure what he saw, but he wanted to make an adjustment rather quickly.
Roop will bring it across the timeline. The big Bulldog here at the center of the court. Fricko to the right side. Here's Roop driving into the paint, kicks it out to the left side to Wagner. Wagner takes that shot from the left side. In and out, no good. Rattles the cage, but it didn't go. And here comes Keystone. Here's Kev. Kev to Renninger. Down to the corner. That's Spence down there. Spence back up top. It goes to Renninger. Now Nellis. Nellis had it tipped away. Here comes Wagner. Wagner dumps it underneath the Roop. Roop shot blocked away that time by Spence. But it stays Redbank Valley ball. Fricko, three-pointer on the way. The shot by Fricko's no good. That ball tipped, and here's Keth with the basketball. Keth kicks it over to Renninger. Renninger three on the way on the other side. That one's no good. Ball's tipped, goes out of bounds, and it, I think, will stay Keystone ball.
Officials done a good job working together to get the call correct.
Ball right in. Spence wide open on the inbound. 24-18.
This Bulldog defense has done, I think, a really nice job. Really not allowing Keystone to get into an offensive rhythm. We've got a foul the other way.
Yep, Huffman's going to be fouled to go up to that Dubrook free throw line.
Huffman has 5 points in the ball game. And add to that total. Shot is up and good. Money in the bank with that shot. Takes his time from that Dubrook line. Shot's good.
Yep, here we go. So 26-18. Ellis right side to Kev.
Keystone should be a little patient here, be a little selective, allow the offense to get set, take a good, safe, high percentage shot.
Ellis again. Renninger. Fife. Playing some catch. Nellis now to the center circle. Driving is Nellis. Shot no good. Rebound by Fricko.
I like the patience level. The shot didn't fall, but certainly a good look there by the Panthers.
Wagner Trey on the way. That three-pointer is good, 29-18. Redbank builds to their biggest lead of the ball game. It's 11.
Wagner's on fire. He's got 10 in the ball game.
Timeout taken. Quick 30-second timeout here by Coach Greg Heath. Will keep it here for this one. And do want to thank all of our great sponsors. And also, too, the second camera angle, we'll get it out. I want to thank shopteamwear.com for that cam. The Hopper Corporation responsible for that. So the shopteamwear.com cam is that second angle. You can see it right there looking back across the gymnasium.
Appreciate all the fine sponsors. Again, without our sponsors, we can't possibly be here.
Yeah, all those instant replays, too, brought to you by the Matrix Group. You can always count on Brett over there bringing a good replay for some of those great plays, some of the close plays. Remember years ago on radio, we could lie. No one knew what was going on. We just tell all kinds of stories. Now, we're honest.
That's really honest.
Here's Keth. Ball there to Nellis. To Spence. Spence back up top to Renninger. It's tipped by Fricko right to Huffman. Huffman racing down the right side of the lane. And the shot no good, but put back by Wagner's no good. Wagner almost got that rebound, but it's going to be taken away by Nellis. Here's Nellis down the court. Fakes, goes one way, puts up the shot. Good by Nellis. 29-20.
Nellis now with 10 points in the ball game.
Roop driving in. Shot by Roop. Good stop. Took his time. Got the defense to back off and got the shot to go.
Again, Keystone only trailing by 11. No need to force anything. Just take your time, chisel away, get good, high percentage looks.
Oh, the pass in the paint. Ball's going to be tipped away. Minnick's going to take it away. Now, Fricko to Minnick. And another three-pointer for Minnick up top. Another Durstein Windows and Doors three-pointer, 34-20. 14-point advantage now for Redbank, and that's going to be a full timeout, so we'll break again. A minute 22 to go in the second. 14-point advantage for Redbank, and you're watching Fun Bank Hoops on exploreClarion.com.
West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
All right, back here at Redbank Valley. Timeout taken by Greg Heath there as his team falling behind here by 14.
Yeah, they're down by 14. Really, it's not that you're going to make a wholesale adjustment during the course of that timeout. You got to put the brakes on the momentum. You're going to mention a couple things. Hey, guys, let's do this, that, and the other. And let's see how they respond here.
Renninger will bring it up across the timeline. Ball to the corner. Corsetti with the three. It's off the mark. Rebound underneath. The putback, though, no good. But the foul is going to be rung up here. And going up to the line here, I believe, is Gabe. Is it Deemer? Demmer. Okay.
Demmer looking for his first points. He's provided some good defensive plays out there since coming off the bench. Shot doesn't go.
So it's nice having Brett over here from Keystone. He knows all the names and keeps us honest.
Well, actually, I had to pay him $5 because he's actually intentionally going to tell you wrong pronunciation to make you look bad.
He might.
There's a method to the madness as the shot falls.
Minute 10 here in this Hager Paving second. 13-point lead for Redbank. Glad you could be with us tonight on this great Friday night here in the Redbank Valley. Roop up top to Fricko. Fricko finds Huffman. Ball back up top to Minnick. Going to play a little catch. Push called here.
Yeah, a little too much contact.
Yeah, they're going to get Renninger with that push. 44 seconds. Ball to the corner. Here's Wagner on the baseline. Kicks it back into the paint. And another 3 seconds call. That's what, about 4 or 5 tonight.
Guys like you would have been in big trouble tonight.
I never camped out that long in there. Back in the day, though, the seconds were longer.
Everything was longer and faster and stronger and quicker and uphill both ways.
I had to explain to my kids again today. They didn't believe me that we didn't have a three-point line when I played. I'm like, no, we didn't have a three-point line. Yes, you did. You had to have. No.
Well, you also had to tell them that the ball was stuffed and not
It's
inflated.
true. We played with the medicine ball. 34-21, 25 seconds. Ball's going to be kicked in here to Kath. And he'll bring it back across the timeline. Kath driving into the paint, lost it out to the corner. Renninger. Over to Demmer. Demmer's shot from the right side, no good. Rebound Minnick. 10 seconds. Redbank setting up for what could be the last shot here. Minnick shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Demmer. Nellis at the buzzer, it's no good. So 34-21 is where we are at halftime with Redbank Valley with the lead. And we will take a timeout. When we come back, we've got the halftime show on the way, brought to you by Heater Lumber. We'll have stats, look at some of the other scores and halftime adjustments with the governor. It's all coming up. And you are watching Funbank Hoops right here on exploreClarion.com.
Get into a new piece of Bobcat equipment at Bobcat of Clarion this fall and take on more work for less. Visit us at bobcatofclarion.com.
Best of luck to all our area basketball teams from your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at clarionauto.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
For over 2 decades, Dietz has kept your home comfortable and your business running. We're responsive, reliable, always ready to go the extra mile. Because when it comes to your comfort, we believe in doing the right things. For the best in HVAC, plumbing, electric services, call Dietz. Nobody beats Dietz.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kale's Kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
All right, welcome back here to Redbank Valley High School, and we got some elementary kids playing some ball here at halftime. You can see them there on the camera. They're having a ball out there, and great to see them, allowing them the chance to get some time on the court, the big court here in front of the crowd tonight as Redbank leads 34-21. We are in the Heater Lumber halftime show, and time to take a look at the Redbank Chevrolet stats. How do they stack up, Governor?
As we take a look, Mike, first at the visitors. We always like to look at those visitors first. Keystone here, they're led by Eli Nellis. Nellis check in 10 points in the ball game, 3 out of Chaz Reniger, 2 points out of Spencer Heater, as well as Xavier Van Tassel, and 1 point out of Gabe Demmer, and 1 point out of Dom Corsetti. Again, 21 points the ball game as a team, Mike, from the free throw line. They are 4 or 5, and they have connected on 3 3-pointers in the ball game. As we take a look at Redbank Valley, very balanced attack. Braylon Wagner leads the way, 10 points, but 7 points each out of Brecken Minnick and Jackson Huffman, 5 points out of Kieran Fricko, 4 points out of Rylan Root. As a team, they are 2 of 2 from the free throw line and also have made 3 3-pointers in the ball game. So it's a very balanced attack for this Bulldog squad. For Keystone, they do trail here by 12 points at halftime.
All right, again, those stats are brought to you by Redbank Chevrolet. And we'll take one more time.
They trail 13 points, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Governor doing some corrections there. Right on the go. I love it. Take another timeout. We're going to come back. We'll take a look at some halftime adjustments and see what else is going on around the league. All coming up. 34-21 is our score here at halftime. Redbank leads Keystone in boys action tonight. And you're watching the Heater Lumber halftime show here on Funbank Hoops on exploreClarion.com.
Lock in this limited time offer on the John Deere tractor you need at Land Pro Equipment. Right now, get 0% for 84 months on a 1023E tractor and loader with a low monthly payment of only $199. For more information, visit landproequipment.com.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again with programs tied to in-demand jobs. We're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
All-American Awards and Engraving are the people who make your first impression your best impression. All-American Awards and Engraving will help your organization, school, team, business, or event make that first impression memorable. They offer high-quality products and that personal small business service. From embroidery, screen printing, and engraving to graphic design and personalized gift ideas. See their selection of apparel, trophies, and awards. Let All-American Awards take your idea and make it your best first impression. Visit them today online at allamericanhq.com, Route 322 in Shippenville, or call 782-6264.
The Cooper Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT, our most trusted truck tire, is now better than ever and available for your truck or SUV. They're designed for the reliability and durability to find adventure beyond the pavement and are backed by a Cooper mileage warranty of up to 65,000 miles. Learn more about the reliable Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT at CooperTire.com. Count on Cooper. Or stop by Carly Tires in Clarion. Carly Tires, the area's largest selection of tires.
Dubrook is your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier. From commercial to residential, Dubrook has you covered. Call 1-844-DUBROOK or visit dubrooking.com. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities. Dubrook, your solid choice in all things concrete.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
back at Redbank Valley. The elementary players getting set to wrap up their time on the court tonight. They're having a great time. 34-21 is where we stand here at the Heater Lumber halftime show. Nice round of applause as you see the players coming off of the court.
Mike, I have a minor adjustment to our scoring summary. Braylon Wagner has 11 points. I only credit him with 10, and it's 11. Of course, I'd love to blame the iPad, but the fact that I hit the wrong button would explain why that happened. I did double-check with the scores table. So he does have 11 points this one. So Braylon Wagner leads all scores to this point with 11 points.
All right, and taking a look here, too, at the All-American Awards and Engraving halftime adjustments. Both teams coming out. Redbank with the lead by 13. Your coach Heath in the locker room, what adjustments, Bob, do you think he might need to make here with his team?
Well, I think the big key is he's got to, on the defensive side, Mike, he's really got to come up with some answers. And it's a difficult task to try and tackle at this point because you have multiple guys having success tonight. And anytime you have that type of balance, I always talk 3 or more in double digits, it's going to be tough basically to get a win if you allow that to happen. And, of course, Wagner already in double digits. You've got Huffman and Breckenminnick at the cusp. They've each got 7. So those 3 guys, what it's telling me is any of those 3, potentially 4 if you throw in Fricko into that mix, can wind up scoring on you. So you got to play everybody up defensively. You got to be, I think, you got to tighten things up a little bit, try and manufacture a few turnovers, and certainly don't allow Redbank Valley to have the second, third opportunities and follow through and make those shots because they've had a lot of success with that.
And again, those adjustments at halftime brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving.
You know, for Redbank Valley, I don't think they're going to adjust a lot of anything. The big key is you have to keep your foot on the accelerator because anytime you face a team that is well coached and well disciplined, they're not going to roll over. You know, you may have that nice, comfortable 13-point lead now, but that can evaporate rather quickly. And you can bet that Coach Heath has got a few things up his sleeve. He certainly didn't show you near as much as what's up the sleeve in that first half. He's got way more to go.
All right, so we're just moments away from the start of this one. And again, want to thank our great sponsors as always. Just want to mention some of the other ones. We did Instant Replay. And the timeout sponsor is Gatesman's Auto Body. Possession Arrow. We haven't had one of those yet tonight. Land Pro is our possession arrow group, and
I don't know that we've ever done a game with this many 3-second violations versus lack of possession.
We may have to do a 3-second penalty sponsor.
Could be the Brett English.
That could be because Brett sometimes likes to camp a little bit, depending on where he's at. So,
well, he's an Eagle Scout. He's an Eagle Scout. He's that ability.
No, he's an Eagle Scout. That's right. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, and that, like we were talking, I'm sure that was a point of emphasis. Each year they do look at things. I know one of the other things they looked at this year was players that were feinting injuries, pretending or not injuries, but that they were running into someone or if someone ran into them, like flopping down and flopping and stuff like that. And that was a point of emphasis as well. And you can understand that one from the standpoint of players getting hurt.
No question about that.
Although I said Nico was the king of that when he played in high school, and there'd be guys 4 feet away from him and he'd fall on the ground screaming, holding his ankle.
I heard his teammates encouraged him that he should go into theater, the way he had the ability to act at times.
Yeah. Nico's looking at us like, what are you talking about? Well, the team's making their way back to the sidelines. We're going to get started here momentarily. Want to thank Heater Lumber for sponsoring the halftime show. Third quarter sponsor is Ascendance Trucking. It's the old Zockrell Motors. I know Nico very familiar with that organization. The Ascendance Trucking. I don't think he can hear us, can he? Because he keeps looking at us. We look at him,
because if he did, he'd probably
smiling.
be punching me in the shoulder right about now.
It's been a fun night here. We got to see a good JV ball game, then the elementary kids playing at halftime, and now we go second half. And it looks like the teams are going back to their original starters. That's what it is. So, Corsetti, Nellis, Keth, Renninger, Heater, Minnick, Wagner, Huffman, Fricko, and Roop for Redbank Valley. Panthers will take it out of bounds as we get started.
Panthers really need to start out strong here in the second half. I think they want to light it up. It doesn't matter whether it's 2 or 3 as long as it's a good look at the hoop. I think we're going to see them launch it.
Here's Keth. Stomps, pops the shot on the way. Keth in and out, no good. Rebound, though, by Corsetti. Corsetti puts up the shot. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Wagner. Wagner kicks it ahead. Fricko up top. Minnick in the paint. Shot by Minnick, good.
Redbank Valley picking up where they left off.
Corsetti controls. Renninger with it. Into the paint to Keth. Keth puts up that fadeaway runner. No good. Rebound by Huffman.
Redbank has been very dominant on the boards tonight, Mike. They've been coming down with a lot of defensive rebounds, as well as their second, third opportunities on the offensive side.
Minnick up top to Fricko. Hands it off here. Wagner driving, kicks it out to Huffman. Back to Wagner. Wagner right back into the paint. Shot no good, but his putback is no good. Right over to Fricko. That shot is good.
Again, great example of their second, third, and fourth opportunities. Now Fricko with 7.
Corsetti down to the corner to Renninger. Into the paint. Corsetti kicked it over to Heater. Now back out it goes. Corsetti puts up that shot. No good. The ball tipped. Saved on the baseline. Comes back up to Keth. Keth driving. Dumps it into the paint. Corsetti driving into the paint. Foul's going to be called on Huffman this time. Get that ball taken out of bounds.
Yeah, Huffman's kind of questioned the call a little bit. But just enough contact was made. The official was in prime position to make the call.
Now let's take the ball out of bounds here for the Panthers. Finds Corsetti. 6 minutes to go. 2 minutes gone here in the quarter. Drive on the baseline by Corsetti. Nice shot by him. Oh, and a steal. Here comes Keystone again. Three-pointer by Keth is good.
Nice shot by Keth.
They cut that lead back to 12.
It's his first bucket of the ball game, and it's a big one.
Nice 5-point run by Keystone, and this is going to go over and back. They thought the ball might have been tipped by Keystone, but the official says no.
If Redbank doesn't come up with a big play here on the defensive side, I think offensively I would not be surprised if they go to a timeout. Started out, much the way the opening half of the ball game started, but have went a little cold here on the offensive side.
So Keystone has certainly turned up the volume. Here's Corsetti. Driving Corsetti, the foul is going to be called on the floor before the shot. They're going to get Minnick with this one. So they'll take it out of bounds. Boy, right into Corsetti. He's going to be fouled. I think they might get Roop with the push. Yep. So Corsetti up at that Dubrook free throw line, Governor.
Corsetti's got 3 of the ball game. Looking to add to it here. Shot is up and rattles the cage, no good. Next shot is up and good. Money in the bank for that shot.
Keystone coming right back here, down by 11. Here's Huffman. To Roop.
You can see this defense is trying to manufacture a turnover.
All knocked away. Who's going to get it? And it's right back into the hands of Fricko. Huffman driving. Huffman is going to be called for the offensive charge.
Well,
nice job by Renninger.
You could see that coming a country mile away, Michael. Defender definitely an established position.
You see Coach Doherty saying, that's what it was going to be. You went through him.
Corsetti quickly down the paint, puts a shot up. It doesn't go.
Renninger able to rain that one in. Right to the hoop. Renninger basket good. How about a 9-point lead?
And this is the timeout I thought we'd see a little bit earlier.
Coach Doherty will take a full timeout. We'll break 2. 4:34 to go in the third. 38-29 Redbank. And it's Funbank Hoops on exploreClarion.com.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again. With programs tied to in-demand jobs, we're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
All right, here in the great Redbank Valley, score 38-29, but Keystone has put on a show here. And they have outscored Redbank to start this quarter 8-4. And they've cut that lead down to 9 points.
Yeah, it's a good timeout. Certainly a good time to take a timeout, circle the wagons a little bit if you're Coach Doherty.
Press put on by Keystone. Ball tipped away from Fricko, but he gets it right back. Here's Fricko across the timeline to Roop. Roop driving on the baseline. He'll be fouled. Roop's going to get up to the line, to Dubrook free throw line for a few.
Intensity really has picked up defensively for these Panthers, and Bulldogs struggling a little bit at this point, but Rylan Roop at the line, he's got 4 points. Looking to add to that. Bends the knees, releases, shot is good. So Wagner leads the way with 11. Breckenminnick checks in with 9. Huffman and Fricko each with 7 and 5 now out of Rylan Roop. Shot is up and good. Make it 6.
Lead back up to 11. Here's Corsetti. Hands it to Keth. Keth, three-pointer on the way. Keth shot in and out, no good. Ball goes off of Huffman. What a save by Corsetti. And boy, he whipped it back in very hard. It goes off of Huffman. Huffman's okay, too. They checked real quick.
I guarantee that one cleared the cobwebs out just a little bit.
Ball comes right into Keth. Keth to the baseline, spins back around up top. Van Tassel to Corsetti. Van Tassel. Keth. Shot by Keth on the right side. Good by Keth. It's a two-pointer. Leads back to 9 now for Redbank.
Keth up to 5 points the ball game with that shot.
And a call foul. Gorley in the paint. So 40-31, 3:39 to go here in this Ascendance Trucking third quarter. Corsetti driving down the left side, trying to pass it in the paint, taken away by Fricko. Here's Fricko going the other way, weaving his way, goes up to the hoop, and it goes! I don't know how he got it to do it. Fricko will go to that Dubrook free throw line for the old-time three-point play.
Yeah, that's that shooter's touch, all right.
Well, the ball hung up there on the front of the rim, didn't it, for a while?
It did. It falls in. Chance for the old-fashioned three. Rattles it and goes.
Now, if this was a Keystone, that would have careened out and hit somebody and knocked him down.
Yeah, a guy like Nico could have lost an eye.
Corsetti left side to Keth. Here's Keth in the paint. Dumps it off. And rejected by Gorley, but the foul's going to be called. I think they're going to say Gorley with the foul.
Yeah, a little too much contact on that one.
He got the ball with the rejection, but he did make contact with the body, and Heater was up at the line.
Heater's got 2 points the ball game. Spencer Heater bends, releases. Shot hits the iron, no good. Free throw shooting has been pretty top-notch tonight. Keystone 5 of 8 with that attempt as a team, and Redbank Valley 5 of 5. Shot goes.
Demmer checking in here. It's a little bit of pressure put on by Keystone. Lead is 11 here for Redbank. Roop. Fricko. Back up top to Huffman. Ball in the paint, lost, picked up. That was Demmer picking it up. Ball kicked ahead here to Corsetti. Corsetti into the lane. Corsetti goes strong, and the foul's going to be called. They're going to call the block foul.
I don't know how Corsetti was able to hang in the air that long, but did a great job. So he gets to go to the line. Corsetti with 4 points in the ball game.
Foul racked up here on Huffman. 5 fouls here against Redbank.
Shot does not go. Big shot here to get it down to 10 if he can make it. Shot is up and good.
2:43 to go in the third, 10-point lead for Redbank. It's been back and forth. Closest Keystone's been able to get here is 9. Fricko back up to Minnick, to Roop. Roop driving into the lane, and an open right up foul is going to be called. I think they're going to get Demmer on this one. Yep.
Roop's got 8 points. Opportunity to make it 9 here. Shot is good.
Lead back to 13. Quickly, Keth with the turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wagner. Here's Wagner to Roop. Roop, three-pointer on the way by Roop, no good. Rebound in the paint by Nellis. Kicks it down to Corsetti. Corsetti with the nice layup on the left side. Good work between those two.
Corsetti with 7 points in the ballgame now. Starting to find his groove.
Minnick up top. Just under 2 minutes. Ascendants trucking third quarter here on Explore Clarion. The ball dumped into the paint. Pago shot good. Here come the Panthers now. Nellis to Corsetti. Shot taken on the way, and how about Nellis with the three-pointer? A Durstein windows and doors three-pointer. Keeps it at 10. Ball tipped away. Fricko reins it in. Minnick up top. Minnick's holding, waiting. Roop. Roop spins right around, lets the defense go by, and gets a nice shot from the bottom block. Here's Corsetti. Spinning. Corsetti puts it up in traffic, and he's going to be fouled this time. They're going to say it's Fricko, I believe. Either Minnick or Fricko. But either way, Corsetti at the line, Governor.
That Dubrook line. Shot is up and no good. Boy. That announcer's jinx came in because I just complimented a while back about the success from the free throw line. Keystone now 7 of 12. as a team. Corsetti's next opportunity is no good.
Oh, Fife puts it right back. No good. Well, he got the rebound. Pago gets it, and then going to get a foul here called on Kath. A little too pushiness there with Fricko. 33 seconds. So 5 fouls for Redbank in this quarter, 4 for Keystone. Been a long time since we've seen both teams nearing the bonus. Here's Minnick. See if Redbank decides to spread it out here. They're running that weave up top. Play for that last shot.
This is where, as a defender, you got to stay focused a little bit on this one. Shot falls.
Yeah, Wagner took it right to the hole. 8 seconds. Nellis. And the foul called on Nellis with the push-off. And Redbank gets it back with 3.8 seconds. Got subs coming in.
This is where you'll see get anybody off the court that is potentially in some foul trouble.
Root to take it out of bounds, 3.8 seconds. And we had a double dribble with 0.7 of a second. So Keystone will get a shot. Well, I'll tell you what, that's been a long 3.8 seconds.
Mighty long.
Now let's to inbound it. Set up Corsetti, but it goes. But the shot is good at the buzzer. What a shot. Corsetti was the one that put it in. Let's take a quick look here. Do we have the replay or no? We do not have the replay. I was wondering if this on his throw and it looked like it went in, but Corsetti was the one that put it in. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Fun Bank Basketball here on exploreClarion.com.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kale's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Here we go, quarter number 4 on the way, 52-40. Great shot there right at the buzzer. Corsetti getting credit for the tip-in. On the inbound, 12-point lead for Redbank, and we go to the Clarion County Community Bank fourth.
You know, we've done this a long time. I don't know that we've ever seen quite that
was wild
type of scenario take
because
place.
If the ball wasn't tipped by Corsetti, then it wouldn't have counted because the shot would have come from out of bounds. So they ruled it was tipped.
Good job, the officials, working together on that one.
Oh, steal by Nellis. Underneath Corsetti again. Corsetti fakes, puts up the shot good, and how about a 10-point game again?
Corsetti, 11 points now. He's been on fire here in the second half.
Fricko to Roop. Roop driving. Offensive fouls called on Roop. Said he was clearing away. Seen a lot more of those, too. You've seen them more over the last couple years, but more tonight. Used to be the defensive player would always be called, but now you see a lot more offensive calls. Here's Corsetti on the other end. Corsetti's shot is good. How about Keystone within 8 points? Wow.
13 out of Corsetti now, 13 out of Nellis, and 13 out of Wagner for Redbank. 13s are wild tonight.
Minnick to Roop to the corner to Fricko. Back up top it goes to Minnick. Hands it off, Fricko down to the corner. Minnick on the baseline. Minnick has the ball knocked away. It was partially blocked down there by Spence, and it comes the other end. Stolen back away by Wagner. Fourth quarter action here from Redbank Valley, an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. They led by as many as 16. Ball tipped out of bounds.
And again, anytime you're facing a team that is coached by a veteran coach, there is no such thing as a comfortable lead.
Huffman checks back in here for Redbank. Inbound's going to come in, and Minnick's going to bring it across the timeline. Minnick will be fouled here by Nellis. Nellis quickly put his hand up and said, I did it.
Starting to get very physical here.
Yeah. When I played, if that was me, I'd say I never touched him. I know what you're talking about.
What do you mean when you play? You still say that now.
That's right. Ball comes in here to Wagner, up top to Huffman, and out of Root. Minnick driving. Jump stop, shot, good. 10-point lead again for Redbank.
Bulldogs have 4 players in double digits.
Corsetti up top. Renninger fakes around the defense. Shot from the open. No, he tried to dump it in. Boy, I think that shot was there for him, but he thought he had someone inside. It goes out of bounds to Redbank.
Boy, what a heads-up play there by Root. Pulls the arm back. Got the alligator arms real quick on that one because he's not going to be able to control it. Ball goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Here's Fricko. Hands it off to Wagner. Wagner in the paint. Wagner spins around. Wagner shot good. 56-44 Redbank. Shot taken by Nellis, no good. Rebound underneath by Spence. Spence back to Nellis or Corsetti in the paint. That shot, though, rolls around and it does go. I believe that was Renninger with the basket.
Renninger with 7 points with that shot. Need for Redbank to hurry things up here. Just be patient a little bit. You're up by 10. Don't force anything.
Wagner in the paint. Out to Minnick. And the travel. We're going to say Minnick drug that pivot foot.
Both teams still showing kind of some of the early season mistakes in this one, I think.
Yep.
Of course, this is the first full week back in school.
Yeah, tell me about it. Foul away from the ball, and he's going to give Redbank the ball here. So foul against Keystone offensively. 5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter. Here's Roop. Jump stop, stops, puts up that shot, and it goes. Boy, they've got the roll on that one, don't they? Couple shots like that.
They've had it most of the night. Quickly up the court.
Yep, thrown out of bounds.
Just a little too much muscle.
Here's Fricko. Renninger on him defensively. Here's Roop. Get a foul away from the ball, and they're going to get Keth.
Really becoming pretty physical here in the second half. The officials doing a nice job really putting the brakes on. I think if they were not calling it as tight, you'd even see a little more contact.
Ball right into Huffman, kicks it back out. Minnick, three-pointer on the way. Shot good by Minnick, 61-46.
Out of Breckin Minnick.
Nellis in the lane, dumps it off. Shot on the baseline is no good by Spence. But the foul called on the rebound. That'll be the fourth foul rung up here on Keystone.
You're going to say Nellis making too much contact coming over the back.
Lead is 15 for Redbank as they edge back up again. Ball right into Huffman. Huffman shot no good. Huffman wanted the foul, but the official says no. We go the other way. There's Nellis. Gets the three-point shot from the corner and nails it. And a timeout will be taken by Coach Greg Heath, a 30-second timeout. 61-49 is where the score stands. Wow. Bang and all over the place, and Keystone not giving up there, back within 12.
No, the big key is, again, they've got to come down. They've got to get shots to fall. It doesn't matter, 2, 3, just get a shot to fall. And certainly if you can manufacture a turnover defensively, if you're Redbank Valley, you're not trying to play that slow down game quite yet. But if the shot isn't there, don't force anything. You don't have to. You're in the driver's seat right now.
So here we go. The timeout just about over with. Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter here on Explore Clarion. 3:48 to go here in this one. It's been fun back and forth. Redbank has led throughout, but Keystone has made some good runs.
Keystone has challenged them and really has forced them to continue to play. They haven't allowed Redbank to sit back on their heels.
Pressure put on by Keystone, but Fricko is going to get that across the line and going to get that foul called here on Renninger, and that's going to put Fricko up to the line for the bonus here. He'll be shooting 2. And again, on the 5th foul, instead of a 1-and-1 now, it's all 2 shots in the bonus.
Shot does not go. A little too rich. Fricko's got 10 of the ball game. Bulldogs having 4 players in double digits. That shot's good.
3:40 clock running here. 13-point advantage for Redbank. Here's Nellis, shot. Good by Nellis. Nice shot by him from that right elbow.
Nellis has got 18, leads all scorers in the ball game.
Done a nice job tonight. Wagner controls. Here's Huffman over to Minnick. Finds Roop. Redbank right now, it's just Roop's going to drive. He's going to put up that shot, and the shot's no good. Huffman with a nice one-handed rebound. Kicks it back up top to Fricko. I was just going to say, run time now, and seems like that's what they've been doing.
This is where the ball handling skills can pay big dividends for you. Just be patient, milk that clock a little bit. Challenge this Panther squad to come out and get you.
Ball to the corner, Roop driving on the baseline. Gets it back out. Ball comes, careens back into the hands of Fricko. Here's Huffman. Huffman underneath, passed into the paint to Minnick, and Minnick's going to be fouled. He'll go up to the line to shoot a couple here.
Minnick's got 14 points in the ball game. Shot is up and good. Give him 15 from that Dubrook line. Shot is up and hits from the iron, no good.
Oh, good rebound by Wagner, puts it right back in. And a timeout will be taken, a quick 30-second timeout. 65-51, 2:15 remains here in this Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter. And both teams at the sidelines now talking to their respective coaches. We'll be back here at Redbank next week. We have girls action, I believe, next week with Karn City and Redbank Valley. So it should be a fun one.
Always look, that seems to be a battle, as long as you and I have done games together, it's been a very entertaining ball game. Think back, a number of those squads met each other for district titles over the years.
Yep. And it's very nice, too. They do the student television down here of these games. And a couple of the girls from the basketball team, Miley Harmon, one of them over there, helping out. And they said on nights where the girls play, a lot of the guys will offer to come in and do the game. So it's really nice. They work with each other. They do a nice job down here at Redbank with that. Nellis shot from the left side. That's no good. Ball comes out. Rebound by Roop. Bounce pass right side. Minnick. Back up top to Fricko. You can see Coach Doherty wants to spread it out here. Ball to Wagner. Wagner driving, and it just opened up. He had to take it. 67-51. In the lane, Corsetti with the drive. Nice job by Corsetti. And a timeout will be taken. It's a full timeout. A minute 35 to go in this one. We'll break to 67-53. Redbank with the lead. And you're watching Funbank Hoops on exploreClarion.com.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
And welcome back here to the great Redbank Valley. Timeout by Coach Greg Heath. The Panthers trail the Bulldogs here 67-53. Fourth quarter sponsors Clarion County Community Bank. Great sponsor as always. Full court pressure put on here by the Panthers. Ball to the middle to Minnick, and he's just going to hold to the left side. Huffman.
These situations are good teaching moments. Really, both coaches are going to take full advantage of that. And for Redbank, it's clock management.
Yep.
For Keystone, going to work on a couple of defensive things that you're going to need down the road.
Wagner kicks it back up top to Minnick. They're just running that basically keep away here. Wagner driving on the baseline. Strong move to the hoop. Basket good, 69-53.
Wagner's got 21 now, leads all scorers.
Corsetti spinning. Kicks it out to Renninger. Renninger into the paint, but it's taken away by Huffman. And this will be a Redbank victory here tonight. 38 seconds. Good game between these two. Fricko to Huffman. Back up top it goes to Minnick.
And time is just going to evaporate from the clock now.
Redbank holding here. Seven seconds. Clock continues to tick down, and that's going to be your ball game. 69-53, the final. And we'll take a quick timeout. Bob's going to twiddle things up, and we'll be back with a Funbank postgame show on the way. And you're watching Funbank Hoops here on exploreClarion.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Best of luck to all our area basketball teams from your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
Brookville Equipment is a world-class manufacturer, designing and building the latest in transportation technology. Our team of engineers, machinists, welders, assemblers, and many more are always pushing the limit. Brookville Equipment, doing what we do best for over 100 years, and proud to support high school athletics.
All right, back at Redbank Valley High School, final score 69-53. The Bulldogs beat the Panthers tonight in boys action. We are in the First United National Bank postgame show here on Funbank Hoops on Explore Clarion, and time now for the Redbank Chevrolet stats. How do they stack up? Governor.
Taking a look at Keystone, Eli Nellis leads the way, 18 points, followed by 15 points out of Dom Corsetti, 7 points out of Chaz Renninger, 5 points out of Drew Keth, 3 points out of Spencer Heater, 2 points out of Xavier Van Tassel, as well as Joey Spence, and 1 point out of Gabe Demmer. As a team, 7 of 13 from the free throw line. Did make 6 3-pointers in this ball game to keep it interesting. As we take a look at Redbank Valley, very balanced attack. I use that word quite often as far as for a team to be successful. I believe in balance. And a great example of it here is Braylon Wagner, 21 points out of Wagner, 15 points out of Brecken Minnick, 13 points out of Rylan Roop, 11 out of Kieran Fricko, 7 out of Jackson Huffman, and 2 out of Caden Pego. So that's a great example of the balance there, Mike. You have 4 players in double digits. It's pretty tough to beat a team that gets 4 players in double digits. 3 is real hard. 4 is borderline almost impossible, especially whenever you think about it, that it is just 69 points scored in the ballgame. That tells you, again, it's a very balanced attack. Bulldogs were 8 of 10 from the free throw line, did make 5 3-pointers in this one.
All right, again, do want to thank Redbank Chevrolet just up the road here in New Bethlehem for sponsoring our statistics. And time now for the Hager Paving Player of the Game. Governor, you got all them stats on your side. We'll let you decide today.
I'll tell you what, multiple players could have qualified for this, but we're going to go with Braylon Wagner. Wagner just seemed to be the right place, the right time. Mike, he had a lot of the second, third opportunity shots fall for him. Made a number of 3-pointers tonight. Braylon Wagner is your Hager Paving Player of the ballgame.
So there you go, the Hager Paving Player of the Game, Braylon Wagner. That'll wrap up the Funbank postgame show. A win for Redbank Valley, and we'll be back here next week. Girls action, Karn City, Redbank Valley. So you want to check Explorer Sports PA and also Explore Clarion for all the stuff going on as far as sports goes here on Explore. So, Governor, if you want to get us out of here.
I do want to thank our producer, Brett English, the cameraman, Nico Cosma, as well as my broadcast partner, Mike Kalinowski. This is Governor Bob Dunkle saying, hey, let's be careful out there. Let's be careful out there.